Let me be the first to congratulate you on reaching the halfway point of this course. In fact, at this exact moment, you are over the halfway point of the Antidote course because you are in the third module right now. Welcome to Rebooting Your Relationship with Tech. Remember, we've gone through Habits Make It Happen, the H module of the HARP system, where we talked about habit building practices, why habits work, and the big 3 habits that you need to take into account in order to kick phone addiction to the curb forever. Next, we went on to the A module, which is all about altering your environment and how essential that is. And those were the tactical methods that you could change your phone, but then also the environment that you're in for a better and a more mindful approach to what you're doing. And now we're on R, which is yet another tactical part of this course. It's all about rebooting your relationship with technology, how you view tech, and just the ways that it integrates into your life. I'm so excited for this module. I'm excited for every part of this course, just because there's so much value. I was going over this last night with Liam, and it is amazing the things that you'll come across in this module, and I think it really will have a deep effect on how you use your phone if you stick with it and if you remain engaged with this stuff. So welcome to Reboot Your Relationship with Technology. This module that you're in, this lesson right now, is going to be an introduction to the R module of the HARP system. So excited that you're here. What if I told you that there was a way to rewire your brain to find mindless scrolling highly unattractive and unsatisfying? What would you do? What would you do if I told you that? Well, I'm telling you that right now, and we're about to find out what you would do if I told you that. So that is the whole basis of this module, and this lesson will sort of outline the ways that we will go about doing that. So by rebooting your relationship to technology, your phone will become 2 things. And those 2 things are highly unattractive and highly unsatisfying. Using the tools and tactics in this module, we can change our mental and emotional relationship to our phones, resulting in excessive phone use being way down. That is the whole goal of this module here. Making your phone and technology in general highly unattractive and highly unsatisfying is a direct callback to James Clear's habit building and habit breaking practices. If you remember from the H module, we spoke about why habits are built and the 4 steps that habits went through. And in order to build habits, it was all about making your cue, craving, response, and reward easy and attractive and satisfying and all of those things. But in order to break a habit, you do the inverse of those, which is exactly what we're doing here, making things highly unattractive as well as unsatisfying. Those are the ways that we will go about, I suppose, changing, in this case, rebooting our relationship to technology. Our mental and emotional relationships to our phones can be reshaped in a very beneficial way if we just change these few things. And in this module, we'll go over so many ways that will make your phone, and I think social media specifically, highly unattractive and definitely unsatisfying, which is why I'm so excited that you're here. But how will we go about doing that? Well, there are a number of ways, and I think 3 that stick out that I'd love to go over here will help you reboot your relationship to your phone. And so the first one is understanding persuasive design. And I'm just going to write down understanding here. Understanding how tech giants and corporations and billion-dollar companies down in Silicon Valley manipulate your relationship to not only your phone, but social media. I'll break down the ways that they do this, not only from a design perspective, but also from a business perspective. And it is staggering, the types of things that I'm going to bring up in this module, and also staggering the amount of things that are already out there that tell you how bad these things are, simply from a business and almost a moral perspective. So understanding persuasive design creates a more informed approach on our relationship to technology. The next one here is leveraging social accountability. I'm going to write down social accountability. So this is all about teaming up with others and finding community and oneness in your journey towards a more digital, mindful approach. It's so powerful because it then takes the accountability from just a personal level to an interpersonal level. And doing it with a friend and teaming up really helps not only keep yourself engaged, but keep the other person engaged as well. And it's just more fun that way. And the last one here is using mental contrasting. So mental contrasting is a simple way of really visualizing the effect that technology, and in this case, smartphones and social media, have on your life. And we have a number of ways in this course that you can do that, whether it's formulas or visual charts that you fill in. It is all about comparing and contrasting the ideal situation, which is a more mindful approach, versus the approach that you're taking right now. So those are the three ways that we will be going over how to reprogram and reboot our relationship with technology. I wanted to bring up Ichigo Ichii, which is a Japanese saying here. It means one time, one meeting. This is a parting thought to carry you through the rest of this module. It's so important to reclaim your time because we only get one of every single moment. And I think really sitting with that and realizing how important that is so key to inform your approach to rebooting your relationship with technology, and just allowing that to be one of the main, if not the main motivator to really what you're doing, not only in this course, but in life. You only get one of every moment, so make the most of it. Every moment is a once in a lifetime experience. This idea really puts into perspective the consequences of wasting your life on your phone. So with this saying in mind, as well as everything that we're going to get to, I simply cannot wait to dive in to the R module and the rest of the lessons. This is the introductory lesson, and there are, I believe, 7 great lessons to go through. So I'm so happy that you're here. I cannot wait to go over all of this stuff with you. This is some really powerful stuff that I feel very proud of, and then I hope you feel very proud of once you complete. So thanks for being here. Welcome to the R module. Let's get into lesson 1, which is all about the surprising science of smartphone addiction.